Yo, what's going on, man? It's your boy Rick Taylor back with another episode of that Rick Taylor Entertainment Podcast. And I'm sitting here with my boy Chuck Gray, man. What's going on with you, man?
What's going on, brother?
Nothing much, man. Um, this your first time on the show, so
Yes, sir.
pretty much we like to let anybody, like everybody, come up here, man. Like whether you're an artist, you're an actor, you're an entertainer, like whatever you do, this is the platform for you. And we like to let the people know more about you and who you is and what you do, and let you give them some game or share some information that they might need to know. And tonight is definitely one of them ones for sure. My boy, man, he's a special person, man, for real, for real. Like I went to high school with him, and we got a lot of history. You know what I'm saying?
Go back for sure.
Yeah, always been cool with me, man. Always been good in my book, man. I'm gonna let him introduce himself, man. Tell the people who you is.
I'm gonna let you hit this while I do that.
Oh, for sure.
I'm Chuck Gray. Some people know me as Coach Chuck, Herbal Work Chuck. I've coached basketball for a number of years. I do run Herbal Work Health and Wellness. I've been doing that for about 3 years now. Multifaceted, man. A lot of people don't know I write music and perform music as well. I really have a passion for writing, but I do some acting. My man right here, he directs. I've done some things with him in the past, so I'm definitely looking forward to doing some more.
We're gonna tap into it too.
Yeah, that's me in a nutshell. Father, brother, servant, leader.
Dope. When he say he an artist too, man, he's a dope artist too. Not just saying that and just speaking on that because, he the homie and all that, but really mean that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I could write anything, man, from music, raps, songs, R&B type songs, poetry, short stories. I love writing. That's a passion of mine, definitely. More so than the performance side.
Yeah, me too.
My anxiety is set up crazy, so
Man,
I don't know.
that's crazy. Because I see that you said that, man. Like, let me ask you this before we even get into anything else. When did you discover that you had anxiety?
My anxiety really started forming because, to be honest, I didn't know what anxiety was.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know what anxiety or depression or anything like that was. I grew up an extremely confident young man. I am still a very confident person, but when you go through certain situations, certain traumas and stuff like that, things like anxiety and depression can start to manifest themselves inside you.
Yeah.
So I think around a time where I really kind of figured out what anxiety and depression were is when my grandmother passed. That was a big part of my life, part of my family. So when she passed, that's when I really understood when I was going through it, I didn't know.
Right.
But like right after, I look back like, oh, that's what depression is. Like when I started looking into it and hearing people talk about it, I'm like, damn, I was depressed. Like I didn't know what was wrong with me. I couldn't sleep at nights. I couldn't do a lot of my normal daily tasks. And when I look back, I'm like, whoa, that was depression. But when you're going through it and when you come from where we come from, we don't know what that is. So all we know is to just keep pushing. Not even to talk about it. Don't even let nobody see you going through it or they going to think you a bitch or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, but anxiety and depression I've been dealing with for 10 years now. I think my grandmother passed in 2013, she passed. So
I'm sorry to hear that.
Really
man.
understanding what those things were, it's been since then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Coming up, we never talked about this stuff or was taught about it, which is crazy. Like, this should have been in school. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
mental health is important, man.
Man, it's very important.
Very important.
And we don't really learn about it till now, until it's popular and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And
sometimes until it's too late.
Yeah, till it's too late. And it's a lot of people really dealing with this stuff, man. Like, I think I got anxiety, but I never claimed it. Because what some people were telling me anxiety was, like, you get depressed, don't want to leave the house. Like, I was still leaving the house, but I do get, like, this nervousness or this anxious feeling, like, when I'm about to go to certain events or go to certain things.
I was nervous coming here. I'm a little nervous right now, bro. Like, it's just the way our chemical makeup is, I guess.
Yeah.
If you want to get into neurology, I guess it's more so a brain thing before anything goes, so...
Yeah, and that stuff be deep, man. But to
Definitely
everybody who
is.
has the mental health problems or, need help, reach out, or just need somebody to talk to, reach out and get help, man. It's serious. Like, you're not no different than nobody else, man. We all human. We all go through things.
Facts.
Now, let's start off with born and raised. Where was you born and raised?
I was born in Chicago. I was there until about the first grade.
Mm-hmm.
I was actually shortly after I was born, we moved to Cabrini Green.
Wow.
I'm not sure if you know what that is, but it's one of the roughest housing projects in the world. I remember vividly when I was a little boy, the shootouts. I remember the police being afraid to even come over there and stop the things that were going on because these guys had snipers on the roof.
Yeah, I
That
remember
would shoot
that.
at the police when they came through and stuff like that. I remember seeing other kids around my age play with rats, like catch rats in bottles and stuff and put bleach in there and shake it up till they die and shit. Like the trenches.
Crazy.
Like
That's
I'm talking
trenches.
about government food, big ass blocks of cheese. One thing I always remember, man, my auntie, she stayed a couple buildings away. Bro, we'll go over there. She used to always have a big ass box of coconut in her fridge, shredded coconut.
Damn.
When I was a kid, I used to always stay eating the shredded coconut every day. Shout out to my auntie. She
Yeah.
passed away a few years ago, but that's
Sorry.
one of those vivid memories.
I'm sorry to hear that. I had a guest on here, Eric Perkins, EP.
Okay.
He actually is from Chicago, and he was in the Cabrini Greens as well.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's good to hear somebody else with a story like that.
That made it out.
Right. Now, I was like, when I heard Cabrini Greens, of course it was bad, but I heard the Candyman and stuff like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Did y'all ever, used to be scared of that, thinking that, like, man, they based the Candyman based off of
They
here?
had that shit. Like, it's been a urban legend there before it was a movie.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was a real person, if
Yeah.
I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So I heard the stories all the time coming up. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we were scared as hell of that shit coming up for real.
Yeah, it was a lady named Rufy May, and somebody came through and came through her bathroom mirror and all that, and her wall and everything, and killed her. And that's where they got that from. Man, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
man, the Candy Man.
Yeah.
I think that shit damn near real. The Muffin Man real, too.
Yeah, we gonna get into the Muffin Man too, man, because we had our own thing with the
Yeah,
Muffin
we gonna hit
Man.
this again.
Yeah, I made it.
But yeah, from Chicago, we moved here to Milwaukee. Like I said, around first grade. We moved on 37th and Garfield. So even here, I grew up in some not the best areas.
Right.
I lived in the trays, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
And then we moved out to the meadows, wild hundreds, whatever. We moved back on 41st in Meineke, the foes, crazy foes, whatever they call them. And then I spent really the rest of my life, like really my growing up years, my teen years and all that, developing into a young man on 24th and Ruby. We stayed there for about 15 years. So that's Atkinson, basically.
Yeah. Now you said how old was you when you moved here to Milwaukee?
When I moved to Milwaukee around first grade.
Okay. Now, you just pretty much gave it in a nutshell where you grew up and stuff. But like, what was your childhood and your household like growing up?
Moms took care of us for sure. I didn't have a father growing up. My dad was out of my life like right after we moved to Milwaukee.
Mm-hmm.
So first grade is when I, lost him to the jail system or whatever.
Man.
To his the choices he made, shit, his bad choices. And my mom, I've had two stepdads growing up. My mom wasn't somebody that had a lot of men in and out the house or whatever, but they wasn't dad. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But my mom did her thing. We always had what we needed. She was, you know what I'm saying, probably a lot tougher on us than some kids' parents was, as I
Yeah.
can see growing up. But now that I'm a grown man, that shit means everything to me. I understand why she did what she did, why she
Right.
was the way she was, why she was so guarded with us and, you know what I'm saying, kept us in the house and shit. Because I've seen the paths that a lot of my peers have taken. So, yeah, I praise my mom through and through for the decisions she made, the things she did for us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I even credit her because I always say if my mom hadn't moved from Chicago, bro, I think my life would have been completely different.
Yeah,
Growing up in Cabrini Green,
Cabrini Green,
bro,
Chicago.
like, yeah, my life would have been completely different. I would have probably been dead or in jail by now. So I
Right.
definitely praise and appreciate her for the choices she made, the sacrifices she made for us, definitely.
Yeah,
Shout out to that.
Shout out to
Yeah,
moms.
shout out to
man.
moms. Shout out to all the moms around the world, definitely.
Right. Because it's hard to raise a man, and especially when you was just a single parent and stuff like that, or just like even the kids going through that, man. That's a whole other situation as far as the mental state and everything too. Like, what I'm saying, your parents like not on the best of terms, dad not there, or your mom not there, excuse me, or even a passing of a parent or a grandmom or something like that. That's stuff like we be going through too that we don't acknowledge that causes our mental state and stuff too.
I didn't realize how instrumental not having a father was, how much of a detriment to me that was, and I didn't even realize how much it affected me growing up until I was older. You know what I'm saying? It's tough, because even when I was nearing 30 years old, I remember just breaking down and being so frustrated, so upset at the world, at everybody, at God, because I'm like, dude, I'm about to be 30 years old, and I don't know how to be a man. I don't know what a man is. Nobody ever taught me how to be a man. I realized at 30 years old, in my immediate family or in my family, period, I've never had a positive male role model. Ever.
That's crazy.
Ever.
So, what did you? Because that was going to be a question of mine. Like, because you always seem cool. It was like, who is Charles Gray? And how did you become the person you are now?
Like I said, I'm a servant leader. I think God put me on this earth to serve and help others, to ensure their success and a greater quality of life for people. I think God definitely put me here to help people through my service for them and through Him. So, serving Him and serving others. I'm a servant leader. I'm a father, a coach, a man, and I'm still trying to figure out life in a lot of ways and help as many other people as I can. That's who I am. Like I said, we went over growing up and how that was for me in the trenches, seeing a lot of negative things. Large majority of my family cracked out or on other type of drugs, and really just having to take a step back even as a young man and say, wow, I don't see a lot of positive things around me, so do I just follow what I see, or do I try to make my own path for the better? And I definitely went with making my own path for the better.
Right.
I credit a lot of my success in life in my mindset and ability to navigate and make positive decisions and choices to sports. Sports played, an extremely large role in everything. Like I said, I never had a positive male role model in my life, in my family.
Right.
But I always had coaches.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I always clinged on to them, man, like they was my father. Like, that's all I knew. So sports, the discipline, is very, very important.
Mm-hmm. Now, you've been playing ball for a lot, man. I mean, for a long time and stuff like that. Because I remember when you was playing for Hamilton when we went to high school, you was playing for Baylor, Elite, right? The AAU team, stuff like that.
Yes.
Like
some of the best times of my life.
Man, I can imagine. Like, let's just talk about that moment. Like through your sports and stuff like that. Like, how was it? Like, how was it during that time of playing ball for those teams and finding your friends and stuff like that, and like forming a brotherhood and stuff like that? What was those times like?
Playing basketball, especially AAU basketball.
Mm-hmm.
That was probably to this day some of the best times of my life. Like, bro, I met my brothers. You know what I'm saying? I knew them in high school as my friends, but traveling literally the entire United States almost, we probably touched at least 30 different states playing AAU basketball. That's a brotherhood like you wouldn't imagine. Just being on the road, being in the same rooms together and stuff like that, hotel rooms and stuff. Man, it was amazing. And getting that discipline from our coach, and that was a lot of our father figure, because a lot of the other guys didn't have fathers either.
Right.
And then growing in relationships with even the parents that would come and stuff. Like it was just incredible. It was so important, bro. Some of the most important stuff, some of the most important disciplinary stuff that I learned was from my coach. So
Yeah.
it was important.
And that was dope, man, because I used to see y'all, like, the relationship with y'all coach and then just seeing how you was with your friends, and it was a brotherhood, and I knew y'all. It was dope to see, bro. It was like, like the type of, like, friendships that you see in the movies and stuff like that, like, and it was felt good, like, man, we can really have this. We can have friends like this.
We still friends to this day.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
like,
that's so dope,
I still talk to
bro.
those guys to this day. We all in the group chat. We talk nearly every day.
Right, and that's dope how you can find a group of people that becomes family. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go through life together just from linking up with this one activity or this sport.
It's almost 20 years now.
Man, y'all just going through life together, still trying to find out how to, like, about life and how to be a man, and y'all raising y'all
That
families.
too, I was about to say that. Shout out those guys too, because I think we all helped each other a lot too. Not having fathers, and some of them don't even have brothers and stuff. Like I have little brothers, which I had to like be a father figure too. But I've had some of my friends even tell me like, bro, I learned so much stuff from you, like that I didn't even have a daddy to learn from. And I thought about it, like, yeah, we kind of was there for each other to pick each other up along the way and help each other correct our mistakes along the way and stuff. So that's a beautiful thing to have, bro.
That's beautiful thing. Everybody like on one accord, y'all, letting each other know the truth, being honest with each other, being real to each other, and just like teaching each other, bro. That's dope, man.
This hoodie I got on right now, be a good person.
Yeah.
This is a brand out of Denver. My boy Maul bought me this, you know what I'm saying? Just little stuff like this.
Yeah.
I wear this joint every day because I love positive stuff. I got my own clothing line, Spread Love, Spread Light, that me and my wife, well, future wife, formed. So the positivity, I love stuff like this.
Right. And that's dope too, because I was going to ask you about that, man. Like, because we come from, like you said, we was talking, like you had said you didn't have too many positive male role models in your life. We see things going on in average neighborhoods and communities and stuff like that. Even with masculinity, you got to be always tough, got to be hard, positive, be hard. But it's like, as you grow older, you get to, shape, like, who you want to be, and like know that there's other things out there. You don't have to be the same as everybody else. Just be cool, be positive. Like, negatives get celebrated a lot. And it's good to see positivity all the time now, like, and because like that growth, like, what made you want to be different? And like, I'm like, I just want to be positive and show love to people and keep this spreading. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I had like I said, I had the things I needed growing up, but I had a very dark childhood at the same time.
Yeah.
I was abused as a child. I didn't have a father. It was rough growing up. I had a lot of pressure on me. And as soon as I started going to school, I was a kid that also, I got to shout out school, because that played a big part too. I was a kid that loved school growing up. A lot of kids hated school.
Right.
I loved school, bro. It was a way to get away from home. It was a way to be praised because I'm very intelligent. From the jump, I started to see, like, oh, every time I get an answer right, when I say my ABCs right, when I get this right, I get praised. And that's not something that I got a lot in my household. I didn't get a lot of love, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it wasn't anything, I don't want to make that like a knock on my mom's, but she had a lot of things going on too, and a lot of attacks on her mental well-being. She was abused by my father. She was abused by almost every man she was with. Not to mention the childhood abuse that she went through. So it was rough for her, and it trickled down to her kids. But school was a way to get away from that. School was a way to get praised, and I just knew right away that I never seen anybody in my family. I was the second one in my family, my immediate family, to actually graduate high school. Not to go to college or nothing, to graduate high school. So,
man, I mean a lot. Man.
Yeah, and like I was saying, it was a way to get away, and I just knew right away from when I started going to school, like, yeah, I like this. I want to be smart. I want to be intelligent.
Yeah.
I want to pay attention. I want to get all the answers right. I want to be filled with knowledge. To this day, I'm still a very knowledge-driven person. I'm still thirsty for knowledge. Like, I'm always trying to read something, learn something. So school was very important for me, bro.
Yeah, man, that's dope. Cause I seen it, man. Like I said, we went to high school together, man. I seen the vibe and I seen how you was. You wasn't trying to be no knucklehead. Trying to use being positive, having fun, being full of life. Like
Yeah.
I've never seen really Chuck down like that. You know what I'm
Yeah, a
saying?
lot of people would be surprised, bro, because they'll think like I'm big, I'm tall, I play basketball for the school, I'm just like a stupid jock. But they
Right.
don't know, like, I love coming here. Like, I love raising my hand, getting all the answers right. Like, y'all don't know what I go through at home. This is one of my most positive spaces. And they'll get into class with me after seeing me in the hallway, you know what I'm saying, like being full of life.
Yeah.
So they'll just think you a clown. You know what I'm saying? They see you running around playing and stuff and think you one of those types that probably don't even go to class.
Yeah.
Then they get into a class, which one? People like, damn, he raising his hand every time. He know all the answers. What the fuck? Like, surprise.
Yeah.
I went through that a lot, which was very insulting at times. The amount of times I heard, like, damn, I didn't know you were smart, bro. And I'd just be like, why would you assume I wasn't? Like,
Right.
but I went through that a lot, bro. So,
Yeah. And that's dope, man. Then also, like you said, you know, when you was doing that and doing sports and stuff, but you also liked to write, and you became like a rapper. You had a time you was rapping and stuff like that, and even got into some acting, like the Muffin Man, which we want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? What was the experience working on Muffin Man?
bro, that was dope as hell.
Yeah,
That was one of the dopest things I've ever done or been a part of.
yeah, that was dope.
Yeah,
You
I've
did your
never.
thing.
Well, that was the second time I got to really act because y'all called me up for Slap City too, and I did 2 episodes of
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
So that was
coach.
dope. But that was like me playing myself. So
Yeah.
I feel like that ain't really count. So 'cause I was just being the coach, and I was a coach already. I had my own AAU program and stuff.
Right.
But the Muffin Man was definitely something different to have to step into that character. It was
It was
dope.
It was dope, and it was experience, man. You did your thing, man. The actors, the kids did they thing, and like a lot of people was just letting me know, like, bro, that shit, Carl, that's dope too.
I like acting.
Yeah, you know, every time I see Keith, Big Keith,
Mm.
he was letting me know, like, man, that Muffin Man joint, man. I was watching that, and I was just like, that's dope, bro. Like, this is really like some movie stuff, like, really, and it's just good to see that, man. And it's good for you to be able to, like, you know what I'm saying, take your talents into something else like that as well and stuff like that. Also,
Yeah.
outside of being an artist.
Yeah, because the way my anxiety set up, I thought I was going to be very nervous. Because, like, I've never gotten on stage and performed any of my music. When I was a kid, I did a talent show before. When I was a kid, I had, like, just this crazy confidence. Now, like I said, after my grandmother passed and I deal with this crazy anxiety now, I've never performed any of my music. But being on that being on that set with y'all and doing the acting, it was different because it was like I was able to escape.
Yeah.
I was like completely the Muffin Man. Like
Yeah.
I was coming in
Yeah.
looking and acting like the Muffin Man before y'all said go. Like, and people was looking at me crazy like, man, like he really acting
Oh,
like
God.
the Muffin Man. Like it was dope. So I really like acting. Definitely.
Yeah, that's dope, man. Like I said, you did your thing, man. You was in character. You had you had to attire for it, and you nailed it, bro. Like,
Appreciate it,
man, for sure. That was just so dope, man.
If you haven't seen the Muffin Man, go watch it.
Yeah.
Go watch the Muffin Man.
Most definitely on YouTube. Shout out Ray, shot it, man. He shot it. You know what I'm saying? We made some magic together.
I don't even
man.
know where I look. Do I look up there or down here?
Up in there.
In there,
That lens. Yep. And because you was an artist, man. Shout out if y'all haven't heard his music too, y'all go check that out as well. You know.
Yeah, it's everywhere. It's on every major platform. My name is Chuck Sonora. It's spelled just like Senora in Spanish, without the squiggly line on top. That's my daughter's middle name. So I went with that for part of my name. And I think I got some dope music, definitely. You can hear me on one of my latest tracks I was on was Smokey Jonez. That's my homie. He's definitely one of the hardest artists in America, in the world. Like, he is
Shout out Smokey.
amazing, bro.
Shout out Smokey.
And I was blessed and lucky enough to get a feature on his last project, Smokey Fornia. So y'all go check out Smokey Jonez, Smokey Fornia. I'm on the song Product. Mm-hmm. It's a very dope song.
Yeah, very dope. It's in my rotation right now.
Yeah, so go check that out too. And then my solo stuff is just under Chuck Sonora. It's been some years since I've dropped, but I think I'm gonna drop again soon. because I don't really consider myself an artist. Well, not a rapper. I'm a writer.
Right.
So, like, I write raps all the time. I write music all the time. I write poetry all the time. But I don't really care so much about the performance part, or even if other people can really get a chance to hear it, because I really do it for myself and to, like, really vent. But I do get pushed to go, take your ass to the studio, bro, even by Smokey a lot. Like, bro, go to the studio. Go. But I don't really want the attention and stuff from being like a rap artist. Like, I kind of just do it for myself and to vent. So, but yeah, I'm gonna drop something in 2023. I got some stuff that I think I do want the world to actually hear.
Yeah, most dope, man. That's most definitely that's dope, man. I'll be like the same, man. Like, I had confidence, but then it's just like I start getting older, start realizing more and more that no, I don't really like that
what
attention.
I want to do.
Yeah, but it's fun. But it's like, doing shows and all that stuff is definitely like
it's an outlet.
Yeah, for sure. And man, we gonna definitely be looking forward to that, man.
It's like basketball was an outlet. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's something I was blessed to be able to do at a high level and to be good at. You know what I'm saying? I played through college, so it's an outlet though. It's not, sometimes that's not what God has set for you to do for the rest of your life, even if you think it is. But it's a great outlet. It's just another tool, another blessing that he gave you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
most definitely.
Can I ask you a question?
Oh yeah, go ahead, man.
With the music and stuff, and even the acting and stuff, bro, because you super dope. Like,
thank you.
You've been doing the music stuff since high school, like, and then when I saw you doing the skits and stuff for Ray, like, that shit hard. Do you still do the music?
I do the music from time to time. Yep, I got a song with Smokey Jonez too, but like we got to finish it.
Is it out? Oh, it's not out.
Ain't out yet. We got to finish it. Like, he laid his vocals. We got to either we got to probably re-record it, or my other boy supposed to hop on there too.
Okay.
So,
because we got somebody else on the song with me and him too, Mo City. He fired.
Mo City fired too.
Dope artist. Go check him out. But I ain't mean to cut you off.
You good. Y'all make sure y'all go check that out. I still do it from time to time. Like, I did the freestyle on the podcast, doing it for fun, let people know, like, come here and have fun, you know what I'm saying? Come up here and get your bars off and be heard and stuff. But I still do it from time to time. Like, I buy beats from time to time, and then I write, and I got some songs that I haven't released. Some of my own.
Man, I got a notepad full of songs.
Yep, notepad full of songs, and I also got like the my voice recordings on my iTunes. Yep. That stuff too, man. So I play with it a little bit, man. Like, I think music is one of them things that's gonna be kind of like hard to let go. Yeah. Like, even if I'm not an artist or a writer or something, I gotta be involved in it. You know what I'm saying? So that's something for sure. But yeah, like I play around with it. Now, let me ask you this. I seen the growth with you. I seen you get on your health tip and stuff like that. I seen you even created a business, man. Like, before we get into that, man, I see you really big into sea moss.
Yeah.
Sea moss. Explain to the people, like, what sea moss is and, like, why it's important for you.
So can we go back a little bit?
Yeah, we go back. Yep.
We gotta start when I was 15 years old, I think, or something like that. I was diagnosed with Crohn's disease. Crohn's disease is a gastrointestinal issue, inflammation in the intestines, and it causes a lot of different complications. A lot of different complications. Being 15 years old, being an athlete, and being told that I have to take medication for the rest of my life was tough. It was very tough. Medication that had horrible side effects. I missed a lot of school my sophomore year when I first got diagnosed, and I was taking these different medications, azathioprine, another one, and prednisone, nasty stuff. It's a steroid. I miss a lot of school because some days I wake up, bro, and one side of my face would be puffed out till here.
Wow.
I'm like, look in the mirror and just start crying. Like, I can't go to school like this.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I got crazy acne around that time due to the medication. Got fat as hell. Like, it was crazy. And I had to just deal with that shit. So sometimes I stop taking it, I get sicker, get worse. Just got to start back taking it. All throughout my life, even through college. I was hospitalized in college for about a week due to my Crohn's. They was thinking they was going to have to take a part of my intestines, that I might have had to get a colostomy bag.
Wow.
That's when you can't even use the bathroom yourself. It comes through this little tube into this bag that you got to jump out. I was gonna have to get one of those. Like my
Wow.
Crohn's had gotten that bad because I didn't want to take the medication. I didn't want to deal with the side effects. So I started to look into herbs. The first herb that I discovered was the one I was just puffing on, marijuana. Seriously,
Yeah.
I noticed when I smoked, my stomach didn't hurt no more. I was able to function better because a big symptom of Crohn's is fatigue as well. You'll be tired to the point where you just want to sleep all day, not move around, not do shit. And in high school, I was one of the people that actually didn't smoke. Like you said, I was different. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say like I was just a goody two shoes, but I played basketball. I knew I wanted to be an athlete. I knew I wanted to play in college and stuff, so I wasn't messing with drugs or smoking or anything. So in high school, I didn't know. I was just taking the medicine and dealing with the pain still and the side effects and stuff. But then I started to smoke weed right after I graduated, or right before I graduated, actually. Started to smoke weed, and I noticed, like, damn, this shit help. Like, I can function, my stomach not hurt and shit like that. So that was the first herb I started to, like, really trust.
Yeah.
And when I got into college, I started to look into other herbs and stuff, and just a little bit here and there studying, like, this is interesting. And then COVID happened. And I had no choice but to sit my ass at home. And I'm like, damn, I don't want to take this medicine no more for real.
Right.
I need to find some herbs that are like the weed was helping, but it didn't completely do the job, just heal me from Crohn's.
Right.
I was still taking one of the medicines, but I wouldn't take the other. Luckily, by the grace of God, though, I was still doing well with my Crohn's. So I started to look into other herbs. I found out about elderberries. I'm looking into chamomile and its benefits. Slippery elm bark and what that can do for the digestive system. Just a lot of different herbs. And then I found sea moss, the fucking holy grail. Found the sea moss, 92 of the 102 minerals that the body needs. They say it's great for the digestive system. So that was the first thing, or really the only thing I needed to hear. You know what I'm saying? I started looking at the benefits and how the mucilage breaks down and helps things move through the digestive system, how it can coat the intestine walls, how the sea moss knocks all the mucus out of your body. And mucus is disease. Every disease is mucus. Mucus in the lungs is pneumonia. You get mucus in the stomach in different areas that might be what's causing the Crohn's disease. So it knocks out the inflammation in the body. So I'm like, damn, if it's going to knock out the inflammation of the body, if it's going to line my intestines and help stuff move through, this might be able to help me stop taking my medicine.
Yeah.
And that's when I started to take the sea moss and went back for my checkup. They're like, your inflammation is all the way down. Like, damn. They're like, you basically in remission right now. Like, I'm in remission? I'm like, I don't even take the medicine y'all give me. They're like, what you doing? I'm like, I just eat sea moss now. So that's what really, really got me into sea moss. Like I said, it was the pandemic and I was at home bored. So I'm eating my sea moss, I'm making my sea moss, I'm getting into the herbs, and I was just taking videos of it, posting it online, just on some bored shit, letting other people see what I was doing and stuff. That's when I was working out. Remember, I was flipping the big ass tires and
I remember
shit.
that. I was going to ask
So
you
I'm
that.
just posting it. Just showing people, like, my lifestyle, I guess, at that time. I don't even know why, because I'm shy and I don't even like stuff like that.
Right.
But it was the pandemic and motherfuckers was bored. So I think a lot of people was just posting a lot of random shit online at that time.
Yeah.
But as I was posting it, people started to, like, pay attention and was like, oh, you coach basketball and, like, can I come work out with you? Can I get some sea moss? I'll buy some. So I started to, like, sell different herbs and sea moss and stuff. No, I wasn't even selling the sea moss at first. I was selling different herbs because I was making a lot of different herbal mixtures and teas and stuff. Like, what's that stuff called? Is it ISO or Lasso tea or whatever? Something like that help you lose weight. I was looking at stuff like that, and that because they was claiming that it was all herbal and natural. And I was looking, I was like, damn, these are all herbs in here. So I was
Right.
just getting those type of herbs and mixing them myself and like drinking it as I worked out and stuff. And I had lost a shit ton of weight. And people was paying attention. They like, damn, I want to buy something. I want to try that. So that's around the time I started up the little workout business. And right after that, that's when I started Herbal Work. So yeah, that's really how I got into the sea moss. That's really how I formed the business. It was through my own pain and suffering that I went through.
That's dope,
And
bro.
once I found out how to help myself, started posting it and saw that it was helping others, I wanted to go full steam ahead with it, bro. I
Yep.
love helping other people.
And you found your purpose. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Like you going through your pain, and you did your research and you found sea moss and you started taking it, and then you see how it make you feel. It's like, man, because I remember seeing all that. Yeah, y'all see that.
Herbal Work sea moss. That's
Herbal
the
Work.
original. That's how your original sea moss should look. Good, clean moss.
Yep. And then I seen you with the workout stuff, like flipping the tires, and you was hiking and everything like that too. Like, and that was all from the sea moss, and I
Love
started.
hiking.
Yeah, then I started seeing that with you, like you was posting up like what different things do, and like why is it good for you.
Yeah, I just wanted to educate and help people.
Yeah, like, and that's dope, man. Like, just on a roughly, this might be a kind of a a roughly estimate of how many people told you that, you know, by listening to you and buying your product, that it helped and healed them.
A lot. And that's God. Like I
Yeah.
got it. Like that's God. That's a testament to how powerful He is. Cause I can't take the credit at all. I didn't create CMOS. Like I'm not the first person to ever talk about CMOS or CMOS gel or anything. Like that's just a God, bro. Like I said, I feel like He put me here to be that servant leader, to serve people,
Yeah,
help them, and to lead them to a better quality of life. You know what I'm saying? That's God all the way, bro. It's been a lot of people. I don't know. I don't have a number for you. Like
yeah, I just know it's like,
it's amazing to me, and like it freaking knocks me off my feet, bro. Like talking about it gives me goosebumps because it's like, wow, like I can't believe He's allowed me to actually help people. Like I think about that all the time. Like I really got a health and wellness business. Like I really help people every day. Like that's my job in life, to help people. Outside of I have a 9 to 5 too, and that's a job that helps people as well. But like God has blessed me to literally be able to help people, and that's kind of all I've ever wanted to do all my life.
man,
All my life, I've had a job that was either driving, transporting goods to help people or people themselves, or working with children.
yeah,
And my job now is both. It's driving and working with children. So,
yeah,
and now on top of that, I have my CMOS or health and wellness business, and that's helping people.
yeah.
And that's a beautiful thing
Man.
to me, bro.
It's very beautiful, bro. It's like I said, you found your purpose, man. You went through your pain, went through your struggles and stuff like that to be one of God's helpers, man. Like, and like I said, I was taking it, like I just wasn't consistent with it. But it's like the fact that you was telling me these qualities, and then I was looking at them, what they do and stuff like that. It almost was like a calling from God for myself. Like maybe you should get into this as well, because I see what it's doing to somebody I know. Why not take this more serious? And I was telling my girl about it, so we definitely want to tap in with that.
Yeah, and I know I talk about God a lot. I believe a lot in God. I go to church, but I'm non-denominational. Like I don't feel like I'm a Christian or anything. I don't think I know enough. Like I gotta learn more, because I went around the time I found out about CMOS. That's when I was going through my spiritual journey and stuff too. So God is very important. So believe in something. Make sure you believe in something. Like find something and believe in it, because the world is crazy right now. It's
Right.
crazy.
Very crazy. Kind of sad and sad times, man. What let me ask you this, like was there any struggles trying to start your business for Herbal Works?
I'm not. I don't have not a lot of knowledge, a lot of business knowledge. Like I said, I'm an intelligent person, very knowledge driven, but I didn't know a lot about starting a business. So I won't really say it was a struggle though, because starting a business is really almost as easy as making a product and selling it.
Yeah.
Or producing content
Right.
and putting it out, you know. But like the legal side and the paperwork and stuff, I didn't have none of that together until I met my queen. Like,
Shout out to her.
so shout out to my woman, Deanna. That's my beautiful queen right there, and she's really the one behind that side of the business, like the business banking and getting our LLC and stuff together. Like we got 3 LLCs. We got Herbal Work, Health and Wellness. We have Spread Love, Spread Light, which is the clothing line, and we got other stuff under that too. Because really, that's the umbrella company. So Herbal Work is a Spread Love, Spread Light company. And then Spread Love, Spread Light has the apparel. And then Divine Creations is also a Spread Love, Spread Light company. Mm-hmm. And that's her part of the thing. She does all type of different handmade jewelry. Waist beads and all type of earrings, necklaces. She can make whatever, man. She's very talented. Mm-hmm. And I wanted to get another LLC. I've been trying to get her to start cooking, man. She's an amazing cook. Man. Can y'all please help me get her to start this? Like, I need the world to taste this woman's food. So we gotta figure something out. I mean Divine Creations. Her food can go under that still. That's a creation of hers. But I stay well fed. That's why I'm so big now. Like I'm very well fed at the crib, y'all. So yeah, we trying to get that rolling too.
Shout out to her, man.
I think I answered the question. I just be talking and shit.
Oh yeah, you definitely answered the question. Most definitely, and that was good answers. And it's good to see that, man. Like I said, I've been seeing you doing this for a while now, man. And just the type of person you is, it don't catch me by surprise, man.
Appreciate that, bro.
For sure. And you always been good in my book, man. You always show love and been a good person, bro. So
it's always been love, bro. I'm happy to see you and your success too, bro.
Yeah.
And seeing you, I feel like mature and do things that I damn near probably didn't even think you would ever do, because you was kind of shy, I feel like, in high school. Like, you rapped and stuff, and you was funny too, though. Like, don't get me wrong, you would come around, you would bust your little jokes and shit, but like, you weren't on the scene a lot. You weren't the person that was all in your face. You kind of stayed to yourself. I kind of seem like, not to be judgmental or anything, but I'm a psych major, so I'm always analyzing shit. So it kind of seemed like maybe there was a lack of confidence in some areas.
Yeah, it was.
And like you didn't know how to move in certain areas and shit. Because I kind of had that myself too. Yeah. So that's why I was able to peep it in you too. You know what I'm saying? But you was cool as fuck. Yeah. So to see you do the acting and shit and directing, and now you got the podcast, and you up here and right in front of the camera talking to people, because the shit make me nervous right now. Like that's dope to see that, bro. That's a beautiful thing.
And I'm glad you said that, because I was like shy and not confident in areas and stuff like that, and I didn't know who I was really like that. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to figure out who I was, like as all teenagers do. And I know that I was different, so I'm a different dude. I like being positive myself. I'm like, showing love. I like being myself. I like being cool. I like listening to different things, different genres, meeting different people. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to learn more, do more, and just be myself.
Me too, man.
And that's crazy. All that stuff you said, it took me by surprise. Like being funny and doing music and stuff like that. Stuff that you wouldn't see a shy person or somebody like in that type of category wouldn't, be doing type shit. So I know who I am now. I know I'm a cool dude. You know what I'm saying? I love hip hop. I love, just helping people and just spreading love, being positive myself, is being cool. Whether it's from music you listen to, like stuff, how you like to wear, whatever your area is, or stuff like that. Just know who you is and be yourself, and really don't worry about what nobody got to say about you.
Yeah, man. So, negativity ain't about shit, man.
No, it ain't, man.
Positivity, love, and light rules the world.
That's right. And that's what it's all about, man. We live in times where, like, we always had negativity, like, overcome the positivity. You know what I'm saying? Right. So, you know what I'm saying? Just kick positivity, and just show love, man. There's a lot of negative in the world, man. There's a lot of hate in the world. Just show love. Why not? You know what I'm saying? Right. Now, I see that you're a family man. Like, definitely. You know what I'm saying? You definitely love spending time with your family and kids. Let's talk about that. Like, how's fatherhood and, and the marriage, like what I'm saying, how's your family and fatherhood going, and what do you think about marriage? Like, is a marriage coming soon, or are you already married? Because it seems like you're married to your lady.
No, we're not married yet, but I'm definitely looking forward to marrying my. I almost said marrying my wife.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that's how ready I am for that woman to be my wife. She's amazing. She showed me a lot. She's taught me a lot about emotional intelligence and being myself and being a strong servant leader and walking in my purpose. She's the reason I'm back in church. Like, man, she's amazing. And she's an amazing mother. So she helps me a lot and corrects a lot of my mistakes. So, yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to marrying her as soon as possible. I just want to be able to buy her the nicest, biggest ring I can. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm working on. But that's definitely coming. Home life is good, man. I love going home every day from work. I'm ready to get off work and go home every day. Kiss and hug my kids, love on them. I got 4 beautiful kids, 2 biological, and 2 that I'm blessed to receive and inherit through my union with their moms. So, and I'm crazy about all of them. I love them all to death. So, it's beautiful, man. My son, watching him grow, my latest bundle of joy. He's only 7 months old. Just watching him grow up, man, and being there every step of the way and loving on his mom and watching her be this amazing, strong mom. Like, I just look at her and I don't know how she do it all sometimes, bro.
Yeah.
Especially seeing her and, like, how tough the pregnancy was on her and, like, seeing her give her all on the bed, giving birth to him and smile right after and, like, just move like she didn't just, like, almost lose her life on that freaking operating, you know what I'm saying? Or, like, lose all her strength. Like, how do you have the strength? Like, and then you feeding them right after. Like, women are amazing, bro.
Women are amazing. That's what I wanted to say, too, man. Women is amazing, man. Like, we really need y'all. Like, we appreciate y'all, Like, I know y'all, don't get y'all roses all the time, but, as y'all should, man.
Definitely.
Y'all are everything, for sure, We definitely blessed to have y'all, man.
We go to work, man, and she's taking care of the baby all day, and he's still crying and attached to her and just sucking on the boob all day. And, like, I'm just looking at her like, how aren't you drained? I still seeing her running up and down from the basement doing laundry. And she still goes and cooks dinner, gets the kids ready for school the next day, close out lunches and all that. I help as much as I can.
Yeah.
But just to see how she moves, it's like, what type of machine are you? Like I know I go to work and I work hard for the family too, but it's like the things that women do, it's like, wow, what type of freaking machine are you?
Exactly. And I seen y'all working together. Like, I seen her, like, work ethic and her, like, how she is, when we was at the pop-up shop.
Definitely.
And I seen how y'all is together. I'm like, this is the one for Chuck. Like,
even on the business tip, like, bro, she's amazing.
Yeah.
She's amazing. Helping, like, the overall look of the company. Women come in and they spruce shit up.
That's so, what they do.
Like, my first pop-up shop, I think I just had, like, little green confetti sprinkled on the table or something, like a trash little tablecloth. Now we got custom everything, custom tablecloth, big-ass banners and all this. And, like, that's all her, bro.
That's dope.
We got a little shit set up. Like, it's amazing, bro. It's amazing.
She go crazy. That's how my girl is,
Definitely.
man. Like, I gotta have y'all on here together as a couple, as we on here, we chop it
We'll
up.
definitely come back. Shout out, Bae.
Yeah.
Shout out, Bae.
Shout out to
That's
y'all,
my queen.
because I see even the kids, man. They seem so happy,
Yeah,
and like, man, they blessed with 2, good parents, man.
Beautiful,
they really
man.
care.
Those my babies, man. It's my babies.
And I know they be so happy to see you, man. I appreciate you for coming on the show, bro, and I appreciate you for, like, just being yourself. You know what I'm saying? Creating the brand. And then, you spreading love and helping people on the health tip and stuff like that as well. Like, letting us know about the sea moss and stuff like that. And just, showing love and just being the person you is, man.
No doubt, bro. I appreciate you having me on, bro.
Oh, yeah, for sure, man. Let the people know where they can find you at and let them see some more of your sea moss,
well, I bought the original. We got a lot of different blends. Mostly herbal blends because we're focused on the herbs more than anything, but we do have a couple of fruit blends as well. I got the little label on here right now. I got the little label. We almost running out of labels. I don't even have a label on the elderberry syrup because we kind of redoing some stuff right now. We're trying to get the website up and running, so when people ask that question, I can just say go to herbalwork.com. Or it's herbalwork.net, I think is the domain that we have actually, but it's not done being built. And we're trying to get better labels with like all the information on it and instructions and stuff. So that's why I haven't even reordered these labels. But
y'all gonna have, not to cut you off, y'all gonna have the joint on the back and show you how much percentage and all that?
Everything.
That's dope.
Yep. But for now, you can just find me on Facebook at Herbal Work Chuck. Every other platform from TikTok to Instagram, Twitter, everything else is Herbal Work 414. And that's where you can find all the information you need to find about our sea moss, our elderberry syrup. We do sea moss infused body butters. I got mullein leaf tinctures. We got more tinctures that we're working on. We got our sea moss miracle face masks. We've done sea moss lemonades, sea moss soaps, sea moss body wash. Like, we got a lot of different amazing products with sea moss, because sea moss is such an amazing tool. It's great for the hair, skin, nails. It can be used by consuming it or applying it directly to the skin, so it can be used topically. It's an amazing tool that God put here for us, and I'm here to help him spread it, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's where you can find that at Herbal Work 414, and Facebook is Herbal Work Chuck. You can reach out to me anytime. You can text my phone directly at 414-319-9245 with any question you have, and we'll get back to you. So yeah, that's pretty much what we got going on.
Yeah, man. Like I said, man, shout out to you, man. That's dope. If you guys want some and y'all know where to hit them at, man, make sure y'all get some, man. It's good for us, man. But like I said, I appreciate you for coming, because you could have been anywhere else, but you're here, man.
No doubt, man. I want to be back too. We're gonna talk probably more about the music and stuff next time too. Oh, you can find that.
Matter of fact, let's touch it to that. I mean, okay, let's tell them more about the music before you get up out of here. Where can they find more of your music and your videos and stuff like that?
Chuck Sonora. If you look that up, you can look me up on YouTube. You should be able to find the music. Ray shot it. That's who did the video, so they on his page. I got my own YouTube channel too, the Chuck Sonora YouTube channel. And then all other major music platforms, from Spotify to Revolt to Apple Music, whatever. Just type in Chuck Sonora and I should pop up. I had hair back then, but it's me. And yeah, it's been, like I said, it's been a while since I've actually dropped some music, besides the features that I have that pop up every so often. Because I guess don't take it as serious, but it's still out there. The music's still there, and I think I am going to drop something in 2023 for sure.
Yeah, we looking forward to it, man. I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, I'm not just saying this because he up here and it's the homie, but he really can spit.
Appreciate
that, got a vibe. Him and my boy Smokey Jonez got a vibe. And if you love a vibe, you going to love that music, man, for sure. Man. But yeah, man, keep doing what you're doing, bro.
Same to you, bro.
Yeah, keep being positive and spreading love and peace and helping others, whether it's, at the 9 to 5 or whether it's in life or whether it's with the health or with the music or whatever. Keep doing you, bro, and stay the same, bro. Don't let nobody change you. Stay in your lane and keep doing what you're doing. I see a lot of big things God got in store for you, bro. For
Appreciate
real.
it, man.
For sure. And you already know what it is, man. It's Rick Taylor Entertainment, my boy Chuck Gray, and we got that Herbal Work. Y'all make sure y'all tap in, man. Much love.
Love and light, my people. Love and light.
We gone.